Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Doctor Who Reviews and More. Well, I have uh, watched The Evil of the Dalek, the standard Blu-ray version. Yep. And I finished it for a couple of hours ago. And actually I got the DVD and the Blu-ray version. As you can see in the last episode of unboxing I did for a couple of days ago. And here's my opinion and thoughts of this episode. Um, the first part is a continuation of the Faceless Ones. Yeah. So it continues from that story. And the Doctor and Jamie have just say goodbye to Ben and Polly that left us in the last episode. And now we're going to do a new episode called The Evil of the Daleks. Well, you see the Doctor and Jamie are running. Yeah. There's lots of running in the first part. And you see the TARDIS, it's on this truck, this lorry truck. Yeah, and they're running after it. But they can't get it because the truck is too fast for them. So they run. Yeah. And later on, they're sitting in this cafe and drink coffee or something. And then they meet this guy that told them that they're going to come to this address at 10 o'clock at night. But, the Doctor, he wants to come there early. So Jamie say to the Doctor, why are we here early? We're supposed to come here at 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. at night. And the Doctor say to Jamie, early gets the worm or something. And it comes and there were something happen. They saw a picture of the Doctor on this box, and Jamie opened the box and took the picture out. And the Doctor say, "Don't open the box." And then they were knocked unconscious. And when they woke up, they were in another place, in another time. In 1886. Yeah. And there, in that time, they meet Victoria and her father and the professor who are working for the Daleks. And you hear in the title, The Evil of the Daleks. And this is another Dalek story with the second Doctor. You remember The Power of the Daleks, the first episode? Well, it ends with a Cyberman story, the 10th planet, and then it continues with a Dalek story. Yeah. Now The Evil of the Daleks ends, and the next episode is continue with a Cyberman story. Yeah. But back to The Evil of the Daleks. Victoria's father have lost his daughter because the Daleks are hiding her inside the house. Well, it's a huge house, so it's many rooms. So Victoria is in one of those rooms someplace. And well, also they want the doctor to help them work on this human factor that the Daleks are talking about. And that was the first part. And a little bit early, you see that Victoria's father goes into this room and push some buttons, and then he talks to someone. But there's no one there, and you don't hear that voice of the, So who can he talk to? Well, did he talk to himself? No. He was talking to someone that gives him order. Yeah. But a little bit later on, there were this guy who saw that Victoria's father went into this room, and he went into this room as well, because he was a bad guy. He wants to steal something that Victoria's father have in the safe. But then, materialized the Dalek and asked him, "Who are you?" But the man didn't answer. So you know what the Dalek did? Yeah. Killed him. Yeah. And afterwards, the Dalek disappeared. Yeah, and that ends with a cliffhanger. To be continued. The second episode, it's the Daleks shows the doctor where he's gonna work in this laboratory, and they tell him that he's gonna make human factor, and but the doctor did create the human factor, but he gave this human factor to 3 Daleks that were deactivated. So then the Daleks were activated, and something was a little different about those Daleks. Well, they behave like humans. Yeah. So they come down from this platform, and they took the doctor for a ride around the room as a train. Yeah. "Look, Jamie, I am riding a train." Well, that scene when you see the doctor having fun with the Daleks was funny. Yeah. It was one of the funniest scene in that episode. Yeah, you see the doctor in the arms of the Daleks, and that was fun. And little bit later on, that that the doctor wrote names on the Daleks: Alpha, Beta, and Omega. But there's one character later on, that they called Omega. Well, maybe Omega is a Dalek. Yeah, maybe, or maybe not. But so he wrote a letter on each Dalek. So when the other Daleks saw that, they asked, "What's that?" "That's the letter." Letter? Yeah, the doctor gave us names: Beta, Omega. Beta, Omega, and yeah. But the Daleks wasn't impressed, because the Daleks, they are here to conquer, not making friends. No. So and then they said goodbye to the doctor and said, "Oh, every Daleks have to go back to Skaro, the planet." Yeah. So they went back to Skaro. But there's this guy, huge guy, black guy, that talks to this professor. Yeah. No, he talks to another man, and the man say, "You have to get that guy, that's Jamie, for some reason, and you have to do this and that." So that guy went after Jamie, and they have a little sword fight in there, and a little bit later on, you see that this guy is hanging on outside a building, and Jamie didn't want him to fall down and die, so he threw him some rope, and the guy took the rope and climbs up. And after that, you see that Jamie and this guy becomes friends. Yeah. So, this guy were also Victoria's friend. Yeah. Well, I believe his name is Terrell. Yeah. So, so he helps to find Victoria. And that the Daleks are out on inspection. So they ask Victoria, "Who are you?" "My name is Victoria." Louder. So she must talk a little higher. And then she said, "My name is Victoria." Okay? Inspection are finished. And then the Daleks went away. But before that, he says, "Go to your room." Yeah. So, that inspection were a couple of times in this episode. And then you see so Jamie and this guy named Terrell, I believe, climbs up the rope on this balcony, and they say, "Victoria, we're here to get you out." But then they saw a Dalek downstairs. And also, there's a Dalek approach to be continued. Um, well, in episode 6, I believe, then you see a mysterious um, creature, or the boss. Yeah, you see the Daleks boss, who decides the order and what the Daleks is supposed to do. You see him in episode 6 and 7. Um, so, well, the professor, well, he wants to know the secret that the Daleks have. And the secret is gold. How can you create gold? Yeah. So he is very upset about that. So he wants to know. But the Daleks say, you have to obey and do what we want. So, after the Daleks went back to Skaro, they put a bomb inside the house. And the doctor, Jamie, and the professor, I believe, and, Victoria, they transported to Skaro. But the doctor, he didn't. He was there. But, Victoria's father, he passed away because he were killed. That's spoiler for you. So he got killed, and Victoria were upset. She was sad losing her father. And, father says, take care of Victoria. And the doctor says, we will take care of her. So Victoria, Terrell, and Jamie and the doctor transported to Skaro, where they were captured and brought into this cage. And, later on, Terrell, he was killed by, the professor. Professor were turned into a Dalek because he touched this machine that the Daleks trick him to make sure that he's gonna believe that the machine is gonna create gold. So he were turned into a Dalek. So he killed Terrell, and he fall down into this volcano something. Yeah. So and the doctor they said to the Daleks, you have to go through this gate, every Dalek. And the Dalek went through the gate, and they got the human factor. So they were different. And the doctor gave them new order, destroy the emperor, the supreme emperor, destroy him. So the Daleks went in there and destroyed him. Yeah. So and then you see at the end of the episode, but there's many things in those 7 parts that happen that I didn't tell you about. But there's lots of other stuff in there. So I don't want to give you too much spoilers, because I want you to see those 7 parts for yourself, and maybe you see some things, some scenes I didn't talk about. So that Victoria, she travels now with the doctor and Jamie, so they're taking care of her. Well, it's sad that her father were killed, but this story, Evil of the Daleks. Um, well, the story was great. I liked it, but um, well, how can I find something wrong with this episode? Well, no. Well, no, there's not no wrong with this episode. Well, it's a good episode, but it's animated, and the episodes are building up from they start at the beginning with a little slow at the beginning, and then the excitements are building up. So I liked the episode, and the animation were great, and the characters inside they were great, and the people who create this episode, that draw this episode, yeah, they did a great job. So I am satisfied about this. I'm impressed because Evil of the Daleks, I never watched all the parts because on the Lost in Time box set, you can watch one episode, one part of this story. So I watched that episode for a few years ago, but I didn't remember how it goes. But now I watched all the 7 parts. Yeah, so you can get this Evil of the Daleks on Blu-ray, DVD, or Steelbook. So, if you are a Steelbook fan, yeah, and probably get every story of Doctor Who on Steelbook, yeah, you can get this story also on Steelbook. But if you are a standard Blu-ray fan and want to get the Blu-ray version, the standard Blu-ray, well, it's out there as well. Or if you have only DVD player and want to get Doctor Who on DVD, only DVD, then you can. Yeah, it's out on DVD as well. But next episode we're gonna get animated is Galaxy 4. As I talk about in an episode of Doctor Who Revis and More that I did for a little time ago, for a few weeks ago, I believe, I talk about Galaxy 4. But there's one episode that survived, but the rest of the episodes didn't. So that episode we're gonna get animated very soon. Well, as they say, it's just around the corner. Yeah. Yeah. So that was Doctor Who Reviews and More today. Share your knowledge, collection with other Doctor Who fans all over the world. And remember, you are not alone, because there's many people out there who likes Doctor Who. Yeah. And also my advice to you, Well, go to YouTube, search on YouTube. Well, there you can find other people like Doctor Who guide Alex Patterson. Well, he knows lots about Doctor Who. So if you want to know more about Doctor Who than I told you, go and check Doctor Who guide out. Yeah. And will also subscribe to his channel. Because if you do, and also click the notification bell. So then you know each time that he uploads a video. Yeah, then you know, oh, Doctor Who Guide has just uploaded a video. Okay, and you click on the video, and then the video comes on the screen, and then he introduces himself as the Doctor Who Guide, and then he talks about, Doctor Who or Star Trek, because he's Star Trek fan as well. Yeah, Doctor Who, Star Trek, Torchwood, Sarah Jane Adventure fan. Yeah. So, also there's other people on YouTube. Serial at Midnight. Well, they like Doctor Who as well. Yeah. So you can check them out and subscribe to their channel, and click the notification bell if you want to know every time they upload a video. So go on YouTube and search, because there's lots of people out there who like Doctor Who or other TV shows. Yeah. So that was Doctor Who reviews and more. And I only want to say one word, or maybe two. See you later, alligator, and catch you on the wild side. Bye. This is Dr. Who Reviews and More, letting you know that you can put a thumb up if you like my videos. You can also subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know every time I upload a video here on YouTube, you can click the notification bell.